I've been summoned. Listen, I've told y'all before and I'll continue to tell you guys, I'm not scared of nobody when it comes down to making commentary videos and having my opinions out there, just like they shouldn't be scared of other people's opinions. So let's jump right into this video, shall we? If you guys don't know me, my name is Ali. I am a social media commentator. No, I don't have any credentials. I'm just a yap like you guys. Just jump right into this video, shall we? Jess Hilarious pretty much uploaded a video about how she thinks the audience is going to technically react when it comes down to Love Island USA Season 7 reunion. There's a few things that she said specifically regarding NicOlandria that I really do want to address, and I'm going to go point by point. So let's jump right into it.
Well, did you watch the reunion for Love Island? No, I saw clips and I'm over it. I don't know. I'm not believing this Nick and Alandria hype. Oh, I'm glad you said it. I've been looking at her sideways since that podium game when she wrote all them anonymous questions for Taylor because he picked Clark.
You already lost me. You already lost me. So you're telling me that Alandria was brave enough to call Taylor a pussy, but not brave enough to tell Taylor to pick between her or Clark? Do you understand how, do you think about what you say?
What? Does anybody talk to y'all and tell y'all how y'all sound? Now that I'm repeating it back to y'all, that don't sound crazy to y'all?
No, I just don't think you understand how ridiculous that sounds, Miss Jessica, because on one hand, if we're talking about her being brave enough to say one thing, she would have been brave enough to say the other. Just saying.
Girl, literally crashing out. And when Taylor told her, you want me to keep you here, but I'm not. This everybody experience. I'm not doing it. I mean, she was butthurt and she didn't want to go home. Taylor was playing little games though.
No, you're correct. Taylor was quietly playing games with her, right? Taylor didn't eat when he said that this is not your experience, this is my experience as well. He would have ate if he's been telling her that he wanted to primarily explore things with Clark, but he wasn't. He kept on literally giving that woman hope and saying that, hey, yeah, no, I still want to explore things with you. I still want to explore things with you. There was 3 conversations, one during Casa Amar, and then 2 after Casa Amar, even before the Stand on Business challenge. Which is why, when it actually comes down to that challenge, she lets it out, right? She literally writes that letter because he's been playing in her face, right? Saying one thing, but not doing it. Honestly, if you were to ask me, I think she should feel vindicated. I hope that she does not feel embarrassed by that at all. I feel like she should have said more towards him, honestly.
You were so locked in with Taylor, you wasn't even talking to other people. And let's keep it 100. You ain't even really start caring about Nick until you realized both of y'all ass was ready to go home. Because the first time y'all kissed, you told him that you think y'all should just be friends. So let's stop playing with Nick. See, Nick need to call me since he like him some chocolate.
Okay. And this is why I think that when it comes down to it, Miss Jessica, I don't think you actually sat down to watch the show, because since episode 1, day 1, Nick and Alandra have expressed physical attraction for each other, at least by the way that they go about things during the challenges. I mean, Alandra literally kissed Nick day 1. Nick kissed her during the blindfold challenge day 1. And then every challenge that they had when it came down to kissing, they went all out. During Casa Amar, Alandria told Zach that she didn't want to kiss him outside of challenges. That's just not who she was. But when it came down to her being coupled up with Nick, she was willing to kiss him outside of challenges. But she doesn't like him, right? And when it came down to her pretty much friend-zoning him the very next episode, because I can admit that she did friend-zone him, it was more so pertaining towards the fact that he's with Sierra and she was still focused on Taylor, right? You are correct. She was focused on Taylor, right? But that was because Taylor kept on giving her hope, right? And once again, don't watch the show. Alandria is a very loyal person. She did not want to literally hurt anybody in the show at all. She even expressed when Nick and her got back together in episode 30 that she really just, didn't want to break apart what Nick and Sierra had, because she didn't want to hurt Sierra's feelings. She did not want to be a part of that. She did not want to be a part of any drama like that. Which is also why episode 30 to episode 36, you see her and Nick more focused on an emotional connection than on a physical connection, because they always had that physical connection. They talk about it all the time, right? About how they have always been physically attracted to one another. So when it came down to them actually being coupled up that second time, with Sierra definitely not even being around, they were actually able to focus on building that emotional connection, that mental connection, because that's what that was pretty much the only thing that was missing when it came down to them two. She really called what she did by picking Nick in episode 30 selfish. That was the first time of her being selfish. The entire time she's been thinking about everybody else. And in that moment in time, when it came down to that very last recoupling, she was like, I can finally put me first. Like, Alandria has actively spoken about why she did not go for Nick multiple times in the villa and outside the villa, right? She's explained why she friend zoned him during the Soul Ties kiss. And if you watch the content or any of their content outside the villa, she literally expresses in one of her very first interviews, right, is that she did feel something during that Soul Ties kiss, and the only reason why she like ended up saying like, hey, let's just be friends, is because she was thinking about others. She was not thinking about herself. Once again, she did not want to be in that situation. Like, their affection, their build-up, and everything has been authentic and genuine through and through. There's nothing fake about them, right? And even within those awkward moments of building up that affection and trying to figure out and maneuver around affection, right? And even now, like a month after the show has officially ended, we see that they're private in the content that they do give us. It's very subtle affection, and that's a good thing. They're not in our face affectionate. They're not always kissing or anything like that. Not always tonguing each other down or doing too much, right? Because it's a slow build-up. That's the entire point of like friends to lovers, of like actually building a romantic connection. I just don't think y'all understand that, because y'all literally rush into relationships, which is why when it comes down to a dynamic like what Nick and Alandria have, it really pisses y'all off because y'all never experienced that.
Boom.
And that's why I think that a lot of you guys have a lot of shit to say. Maybe he'll, honestly. To those that have stayed, I hope that you guys actually actively listen to what I had to say. You know, I hope that you guys are able to actually take in what I'm saying. And for those that just don't really care, then that's fine. You can see your way out. Exit that way, thank you. But yeah, I truly think that NicOlandria naysayers are really just like hating ass people, and I think that you guys are bitter and lonely, and I think that you guys are just really negative people that want to see this couple like fail just simply because your relationship has failed.
You cannot trick me. You cannot trick me.
Fakest couple? Yeah, I keep crying about it.
Biggest couple, but you on here watching us. Ain't that some shit?